Danny, a 4-0 result. What's the thoughts on today's performance?
Yeah, no, we're obviously over the moon. The most important thing from our perspective is we've got to stop conceding goals and we've got to score more goals. And today we did that. So, and as critical as people were of us on Saturday at Chorley, I believe it starts from there. We had a resilient performance, we kept a clean sheet, and for the first time this season we've had back-to-back clean sheets, and we took our chances today, but that was always coming and we had no doubt in that, so no, really pleased.
We started off like house on fire. What was the message for the boys before the game?
We've been really reasonably consistent with everything we're doing. It's just that transferring what we do in training on a regular basis into game situations, and to make sure that when we do get chances against these teams, we are clinical and we're a little bit more ruthless in our own penalty area as well. And like they did that tonight, but it's got to be something we build on and something we work towards. But no, the lads thoroughly deserved what they got tonight, and I was really pleased for the likes of Sham and that who's come in for a bit of stick. But you know what? I think he showed tonight that he's fighting and working for the cause. So I'm pleased for him.
Speaking on Sham, first goal for him. How important was that to really get off the mark and get going now?
Yeah, I mean, there's only been a handful of times this year you're looking at him and thinking, come on Sham, we need some more out of you. Most of the time he works his socks off, and for very little reward at times. And tonight he worked his socks off again and he got a reward. And I think that he's only going to grow from that. And people assume when you've got big players in your team that they don't need a bit of love and a bit of confidence, and they do. And I think every one of our players need that. And I think you see with the way we celebrated goals and the way the bench gets up that we've got a real togetherness in this squad, and it showed.
Sham and Mo playing up front together for the first time. What was the thinking behind that?
Well, we haven't brought Mo in to come in and just be a part of the squad. We want him to play and start, and I think he's I know he didn't get his goal tonight. He was very unfortunate at the back post, and he had a couple in the first half where you're thinking, you know what, get your shot away. But he hasn't played at Barnet for a while, and he needs a bit of time. But we know what quality he brings and his work ethic off the ball. He wins his fair share of headers as well, and no, he's a big asset to the squad.
There seems to be a lot of those killer through passes, sort of made us do, especially for the lefty's goal. Jacobs was just a wonder strike.
Yeah, I think the finish from Jacob was outstanding. The build-up play was also outstanding. When you think where it started in the left-hand side of the pitch in the corner, and nice bit of combination, a great pass from Pally, and then again more passing out here. And we've got a style we want to play, and we know how we want to work, and we're fortunate that the ground staff here do a fantastic job, and we've got a pitch that we can deliver that on.
And Dean Rance, he's turned back to the squad. How important is that for him to come back?
We're nearly there in the sense of everybody back, and we have to weather a big storm in August and September with a lot of players. I mean, we had one game where we actually had players on the bench who we knew we couldn't bring on because they were injured, but we wanted to make sure we had the names on the bench. So to have almost everyone back fit, and now actual people are being left out of the squad, the competition's fierce, and that's down to the players now, and it has to be a bit ruthless that if people aren't performing, they'll come out, and that's the pressure of football.
And a consecutive clean sheet, how important was that for the defence to make sure this all?
Well, we were toying with giving Finney some minutes tonight, and he's obviously rightly so a little bit frustrated because we were going to try and get him on, but then I'm looking at thinking we don't want to do anything that might disrupt what's already been a quite reasonably solid performance defensively. But it's massive, because one thing you do know, if you don't concede goals, you don't lose. And in this league, putting a run of games together where you don't get beat it can sort of fire you up the table.
And just finally looking ahead to Saturday against Hartlepool, non-league day. Obviously, it's going to be a big event for us. How important is it to make sure we're ready for that game?
Yeah, we will prep. I've just said to BBC Surrey that we will prep no different than we have done for every other game, because it's about consistency for us. And yes, we were outstanding tonight, and we're really pleased with the performance. But we can't get too high on it. We need to make sure that we're quite grounded, and the squad are quite good at that. We don't get too high with the highs and too low with the lows. It's a saying that you'll hear a lot from me through the season, but it is the way we have to be.
And fans tonight as well. At one point, really, weren't
they? Yeah, there's a real core here that are just I think they see what we're doing, and they believe in what we're doing, and the messages and the kind of support that we get away, and when I have the conversations, we try and get around and talk to the fans when we go to away games. Is they can see what we're trying to do, but that doesn't come easy, and it doesn't come quickly. It takes time, and I've always said I've got no fears about what this squad can deliver this season. So we'll keep working, we'll keep doing that, and hopefully keep these lot smiling. As always, they were very good.
12th of October, non-league day. Get yourself there.